Viewer, question I get very often from my audience, from my friends is, why is Delhi given so much importance in the media? Delhi is 0.04% of the area of our big country, a tiny fraction with outsized importance by virtue of just being our capital. Less than a year after every general election, this tiny citadel that houses the central powers goes to the polls to elect a new government that rules over a drop in the vast churning electoral ocean that is our great country. As a journalist who's been based in Delhi for 22 years, I'm also keenly aware of the common criticism, Delhi-centric. Why should this little piece of land enjoy such inflated prestige value compared with the rest of the country? Does it really radiate the political mood or trends in the country? Well, the answer to that question is, it's Delhi. It's our capital. And with that status alone comes stature and value beyond just square kilometers. Which is why the upcoming Delhi election is seen as a big fight comparable to any big state. A fight where standing makes up for square kilometers or the size of the assembly. The reason I wanted to put the Delhi Dangal, as we're calling it, into context is because it's important to acknowledge that what a big country this really is. So I'm not just acknowledging that the two big personalities of what is considered to be a big fight in Delhi, Narendra Modi, Arvind Kejriwal, have gone head to head today. The fact is, not every election is covered with the same energy and fervor in this country. So why Delhi? Well, this year's election in Delhi is shaping up to be a tantalizing fight between the incumbent Aam Aadmi Party under Arvind Kejriwal and challengers, the BJP and the Congress. While Delhi may be small in geographical size, viewer, and the number of legislative seats, its political significance, like I said, far outweighs its size. As the national capital, it serves as the nerve center of Indian politics, policy making and governance, making its elections a bellwether of sorts for broader political trends in the country. Sit back now while I quickly trace the history of Delhi governments. The year 1993 is where it actually all began. It marked a significant milestone in Delhi's political history with the establishment of a legislative assembly and the reintroduction of a chief ministerial system after decades of direct central rule, since Delhi until then was a union territory. The BJP at that time, in 1993, had emerged victorious in the first assembly elections. And this man, I wonder how many of you actually remember or even know him, Madan Lal Khurana, became the first chief minister. His tenure lasting until 1996, one term, was marked by a focus on infrastructure development and improving Delhi's civic amenities. After Khurana, the BJP saw two more chief ministers, Sahib Singh Verma, between 96 and 98, and then there was Sushma Swaraj in 1998. In quick succession, not even a full term completed by either of them. However, internal issues and tussles and anti-incumbency sentiment began eroding the party's support base within its first term itself. Then came perhaps the most memorable of Delhi's governments, the Sheila Dikshit era, one that all of Delhi, I dare say, still remembers. Delhi's modern political trajectory took a decisive turn in 1998 with the Congress's sweeping victory under Sheila Dikshit, who served as chief minister for an unprecedented 15 years, 3 full terms. The BJP had 3 chief ministers in one term. This woman was chief minister for 3 full terms, a record. Her tenure was marked by extensive infrastructure development, including the expansion of the Delhi Metro, flyovers, urban renewal projects, and others like it. Sheila's governance focused on transforming Delhi into a modern cosmopolitan city, which endeared her to the middle class and urban voters. She remains iconic in that regard. However, by 2013, the Congress's dominance in Delhi began to falter. Accusations of corruption, particularly linked to the Commonwealth Games held in Delhi in 2010, and growing discontent over issues such as inflation and governance eroded its popularity. The BJP, which had been a strong political force once upon a time in Delhi during the 1990s, saw its influence also wane significantly after 1998. The party's focus shifted to national politics, and its inability to offer a compelling local leadership alternative to Sheila Dikshit contributed to the BJP's decline. Despite maintaining a strong base among Delhi's traders and urban Hindus, the BJP found itself playing second fiddle to the Congress for over a decade, 15 years in fact. The political vacuum created by the decline of both the Congress and the BJP provided very fertile ground for the emergence of the Aam Aadmi Party and Kejriwal in 2012. Founded by Kejriwal, a former civil servant and anti-corruption activist, the AAP capitalized on the popular frustration against traditional politics and corruption that steeped the UPA-2 government. In the 2013 Delhi Assembly elections, the Aam Aadmi Party made a stunning debut, winning 28 of the 70 seats in Delhi and forming a short-lived government with outside support from the Congress party. Kejriwal's abrupt resignation after 49 days as Chief Minister initially raised questions about the Aam Aadmi Party's seriousness as a political force. However, in the 2015 elections, the Aam Aadmi Party staged an extraordinary comeback, securing a mammoth 67 out of 70 seats and reducing both the BJP and Congress to political insignificance, if not obliteration in Delhi. The Aam Aadmi Party's governance model, emphasizing subsidized electricity, water, education and healthcare, resonated clearly very deeply with Delhi's lower and middle income groups. In 2020, the Aam Aadmi Party repeated its landslide victory, signaling that it wasn't a fluke, winning 62 seats and further consolidating its grip over Delhi politics. Once the undisputed leader in Delhi, the Congress, however, has struggled to remain relevant since its rout in the 2013 elections. Its failure to rejuvenate its organizational structure, project dynamic local leadership, or offer a coherent narrative has seen its voter base steadily erode and evaporate, with many shifting allegiance to the Aam Aadmi Party. Despite the Congress's dismal performance in the state elections, the BJP remains a formidable force in Delhi's political landscape, and I'll tell you why. The party consistently dominates Lok Sabha elections in the city, leveraging its national leadership and robust electoral machinery. Its urban appeal, especially among middle-class voters, positions it as a key contender in any Delhi election. It's a weird paradox of elections. The BJP sweeps the Lok Sabha elections but comes to naught in the assembly. The election this time will be an intriguing test. Intriguing why, you ask? Well, the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress, which are allies under the India Alliance umbrella, are up against each other in Delhi. If the Congress manages a return from the dead to score anything resembling a healthy showing, it eats into the Aam Aadmi Party's vote and benefits the BJP. The Aam Aadmi Party will therefore be counting on the Congress staying dead in Delhi in order to consolidate another victory. It's ironic that a party that once dominated the Delhi Darbar, the Congress I'm talking about, is now not even seen as having a chance at winning.